It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Mark Twain. What happens when we're convinced of something, when we know for certain the way something is? Essentially, we have a perception and we just won't look beyond it. We won't look again. We cling to it. Why would you need to cling to a conviction? What value is there in clinging to a conviction? It's gonna be there. You can look beyond something. And if your conviction is a fact, it ain't going anywhere. If your conviction is ignorance, you might notice that that's all it is. The difficulty that people seem to have in truly looking outside of what they know is a very interesting limitation. It's very interesting in that we're able to make it through life without actually seeing anything new. I find that fascinating, that we can have a set of perceptions and just kind of go with them and just never look at them, never let them go, never see them as mere perceptions. And like, you see something as merely a perception and you are immediately open to new perceptions because you see you're not actually looking at reality. You've just got a perception you're hanging on to. And yet we can go through life with like some pretty mediocre perceptions about things. And I don't think that's the route to a happy life, but you'll get from cradle to grave and do some stuff in between. Certainly not where creativity comes from. Certainly not where people are most resourceful. Just looking back over the history books for the next idea. And yet we do it in our own lives as well, without realizing it, of course, because as soon as you realize it, it changes. But we'll have a serious problem. We'll be up against something. But in order to be really up against something, we have to have some level of conviction in the way things are. This includes our own psychology. When we're really up against us, stuck in our own psychology, we have to know the way things are in order to be stuck. How do you step beyond that? How do you step beyond what you already know? It's tricky business. That's very tricky business. How do you totally drop your perceptions about something? How do you see that they're mere perceptions? How do you open yourself up to it continuing to flow through so something new can show up, so you can see it in a new way with a new perception about it?